How are you? Hello. It would help if I had a microphone, wouldn't it? Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing? Oh, I'm just trying to get situated here. Situated. Making sure I got everything where it belongs. DCL Vlogs, LSU Go Tigers. How are you? David Fonte, two moderators in the room. Yo. Wait, how's it done? I forget how. Yo. Does anybody do that anymore? I don't think so. All right. I got to get comfortable. Gots to get comfortable. Oh, that's so much better. Facing the camera. Larry Greenman. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, it's getting close. The car show is getting close. Yes. Let me see if I can snap. Oh, neck was a little stiff today. Like that. Ozzy the Cockatoo. Hi, Amanda. Hello to you. That's a cute little, what do you call that, little thumbnail? Hello. Too bad they don't have an Ozzy. Do they have an Ozzy? Why don't you make one? Get an Ozzy and shrink it down and put it on there. Silly Ozzy. It's my calling card in my friend streams. Okay, very good. Is that the new thing? Yo. I know it's been around forever and ever, but I don't know. I'm not street. I don't know. I don't know all the street language, all the stuff that you're supposed to do. Like what do they do? I don't know. They do something, West Coast. Wait, West Coast. I think it's a West Coast. No, that's not it. It's one of the others. No, my fingers are all knotted up now. West Coast. I don't know. Weekend's over. Just ground up some coffee before I went to go pick up Miss Marie. Oh, I love grinding my fresh coffee. I got that Hamilton Beach little grinder. It's like no bigger than this, the grinder, and you pour in the beans and stuff. Oh, man, does that make good coffee. Really good. I don't do instant coffee. Instant coffee just doesn't do it for me. And I know when you stay at like hotels, they give you those free. To me, it's like drinking water. It's like, where's the coffee in this thing? I try putting 2 or 3 in, and this is doing it. And I don't go to Starbucks. I don't do Starbucks. Sorry. No, not at all. No, nothing behind it. Just yo. Okay, got it. Kind of like Stoner. Yo, man, what's happening? Yeah, the old days. Whew. If only I could remember the old days. Oh, that's good. This is a hazelnut. I don't even remember the brand. It was some top shelf brand. Mid shelf in a grocery store is what they want you to buy. Eye level is what they want you to buy. Lower level is the cheaper stuff that they're not. It's like, okay, well, you can buy it, but we prefer if you do eye level. Top shelf is always the more expensive stuff. Not that it's better. Read the backs. But it's Arabica or Arabica or whatever you want to call it. But it's hazelnut and it's very good. Then I got another one, French roast. It's just a little bag, no bigger than that. And tasty. I love my coffee. Hazelnut. Yeah, I love the hazelnut. I can't find it, David, and or anybody out there knows. I'm looking for pecan. I can get it at the Shop and Go, which is unusual that you would get that at the Shop and Go. But it tastes good, but I've scoured the area. I guess I have to go to a coffee place, a place that sells coffee, and maybe they'll have pecan there. If anyone knows where I can get that, that would be great. Footprints in the Pines. And now, what is it called? And another episode of Footprints in the Pines. You guys are great. We made it to Gatlinburg from Massachusetts. Oh, right, 14 hours? Is that what that took you? Wow. Looking forward to our week here. What are you guys going to do for that week? Do you have, you hear me say it all the time, plan your dive your plan. Because if you look at our latest videos, actually there's 4 of them out there. I put them up I just keep putting videos out. The traffic was unbelievable in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and that's just the beginning. Now, remember, that was midweek. Over the weekend, I went out on Saturday, and it was just bumper to bumper, and the sides of the roads, all the pull-offs, had 100 or more cars. If you saw where Laurel Falls was, there had to have been 100 cars, both sides of the road, as far as you could see to the focal point of cars. So plan that you're going to be stuck in some sort of traffic. During the week, do the best stuff early in the week, like tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are your key days that you want to get out and go to the places that are the best, or at least you think are the best. If you're not familiar, pick up, I don't know where it is. Where's the magazine? It's down there on the floor. If you're going to do the Gatlinburg thing, stop off at the Gatlinburg Visitor Center and pick up their magazine, because that magazine will give you ideas on where to go and what to do, and a brief itinerary of an explanation of what it is. And then you can determine on whether or not you want to go there, because some of the stuff you have to drive to, of course. Now, the roads through the forest are usually not bad. As you get closer to the cities or the metropolitan areas, they do get congested very quickly. And that's why I showed on the last video. I have another video coming up on, it's not up yet. It's done. I just need to put it up. I just didn't want to inundate you with too many videos, but it shows that I'm driving from the forest, from the Wares Valley area, heading to Gatlinburg. And it's nice. And all of a sudden, a few more cars. And there's a few more cars. And as you get to the entrance of Gatlinburg, it was stop, just like that, stop, and bumper to bumper through the entire place. And I turned around. I hung a U-turn. I don't know if you saw that. If I make a U-turn and change my mind and make another U-turn, is that an illegal O-turn? I don't know. Oh, goodness. 14 hours. Wow. LSU Vlogs, DJ I always. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Good evening. Good evening to you. Check out, yeah, that's right, website, of course. Check out, make sure I want to get everybody. David Fontaine. David, you do another Nerd Cave? I'm waiting for a Nerd Cave video. Even if it's just another walkthrough. I want to see it. I don't want to see the other one. I want to see another one. Ozzy the Cockatoo. Now, you want to see a crazy bird, a really nutso bird, go to Ozzy the Cockatoo. You want to see the sweetest thing on the planet. I don't know how you do it, Amanda. I'm still fearful. I'm scared. I'm so scared because I got bit hard right on my arm, right on the inside here by that macaw, that military macaw. And that thing wasn't going to let go. And it hurt. That beak was in my muscle. It hurt. What can I say? Check out all these channels. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Michelle, you did some more stuff. Actually, was that your husband that was on there eating those chips? They look pretty good. I don't eat a lot of chips. I'll try it. I don't because I like good chips. But if you get a chance, go to Michelle's Tasty Dishes and check out the new video that she just put up. Better Than Bad, that viewers, subscribers are beginning through the present and future subscribers. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I want to thank all the new people that subscribe. We had 491 new subscribers in the last 5 days, 4 days, 5 days. Thank you. And I check. I'm not big on the analytics, but I check them now because I have to. But 45,000 views so far in 28 days, and 4,000 watch time hours in 28 days. So I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't. I'm new to the YouTube thing, as you know, for the last year. And I did it way back when I first started, but I did it only for the radio station. I did it to just put the radio station on YouTube. That was way back when we were still using analog and stuff, and it was always a nightmare. Ashley says, you got a gift card today. Ashley's World. Check out Ashley. When are you going to do another video, girl? You haven't been doing them in a while. Maybe soon, David says. Have some you're going to do some redecorating. I can't wait to see it. I'd like to see some black lights and some strobes and maybe a couple of lava lamps. I think you do have a lava lamp back there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's right. Your videos have been great, very detailed. Thank you. I thank you for that. I told you before that when I do the videos, I approach it like a story. I do an opening, content, and a close, just like a story, just like you would do anything else. Greetings, talk, say goodbye. And I have fun doing that. It's just what I do. Hi, Marie. Everyone says hi, Marie. Everyone knows that Better Than Bad is Marie. If you want to know who Better Than Bad is, it's Marie. Miss Marie. To me, too, Miss Marie. Michael Rainsford. Hello there. Oh, my goodness. I love it. Michael Rainsford. Hi from Liverpool, UK. Very good. Hoping to be allowed to travel. I hope you are, too. Come over here. I'll show you around. You come over here. I'll personally show you around. How's that? Okay. I'll even buy the gas, because you guys pay way too much for gas. What is your gas up to now, Michael? I know you got liters, but how much is it now? God, it's crazy. It's I paid $3.09 for mid-grade, $2.79 now for regular, $3.09 for high test is I can't. I just can't. It hurts. It hurts when I look at it. It hurts because it's almost $5. And I told you this was going to happen. As soon as you let that guy in, I told you, go back and see my early video. As soon as he gets in, your gas is going to be $5 a gallon. Nope. They go, oh, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Hello, 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 Marie from North Carolina. Very good. I wanted to talk with Michael Rainsford. So wait a minute. It's now 7:48 in the evening here. What time is it by you? Are you like 10, 12 hours different from us? I appreciate you coming on. And if you have a channel, let us know if you have videos or a channel. We'd love to send you there. Michael Rainsford from the UK. I'd love to see you guys travel. T and Me Adventures. Hello. Are you waiting for the boss? Tommy, is that you? When I saw your show the other night, actually today, Tommy. Tommy's a musician with the Grand Ole Opry. He plays a dobro and the steel guitar. You're right there on front stage, my friend. I saw you sitting there with your mask on. I can't believe they make you wear a mask on stage. It's just you and the musicians. What do you care? What do they care if you're not wearing a mask? Unbelievable. You get a chance, check out T and Me Adventures. Tommy's out there, plays a mean dobro, and a really mean steel guitar. David says, I have 6 black lights already. I've got a lot more stuff coming from last week. It might be getting a 16 is that millimeter neon strip for more of that 80s vibe. Yeah, I like it. I like it. 135 a liter. Now that's 135p. Are you talking about, or $1.35 US? And a liter, what is there? How many liters in a gallon? Is it 4? 4. I think it's, I don't know. David, how many liters are in a gallon? I don't know. I forgot. Gas in Kentucky. What? Ashley's gas in Kentucky, $8.76. Ashley, you didn't do a typo, did you? $8.76 a gallon? Absolute crazy talk. T and Me Adventures, $55 to fill up my Ram Hemi. Yep. What did you pay a gallon on that? Because if you're using a Ram, are you using a diesel or you're using the high octane? It's outrageous. You got 4 more years of it. It'll be, listen to me, it will be at $10 a gallon. It will be at $10 a gallon. It's a plan. It's a plan to break you, okay? Bring you to your knees and beg the government for another stimulus check. Unbelievable. Hello, Tommy and Teresa. Better Than Bad, yes. So, Tommy, I saw the people you played with on stage. I don't recognize them. Now, is that because I'm just not following the trend? Or is it just that I'm out of touch? You're out of touch. Da, 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 da. So Ashley said, saw Tommy on TV today, too. Yeah, I was looking at the Circle Network. If you get a chance, go on to Circle Network, and you could see Tommy White. He sits right there at front stage. You see him. He's the only, you got it made, mister. You're sitting down and playing an instrument, and you're getting paid all these big bucks. I see that truck backing up and dumping duffel bags of money out to his house. They're kicking it out. There's so many. They're kicking it out with their feet. Duffel bags full of $100 bills while he's playing. Mm-hmm. Jim said hello. Hello, Jim. Ken Julian, heading to Smoky Mountains in the morning. Excellent. Where are you going to be, Ken? You come up this way because Smoky Mountains, 850 square miles. That's a big piece of property. Imagine mowing that. Could you imagine mowing 850 square miles? Oh, man, you better have and think of the gas, how much that would cost. Yep, the mask is very distracting trying to play. I bet it is. Plus COVID tests 2 times a week, really? Oh, man. Do any of the musicians ever test positive? That would be interesting. I'd hope not. Mostly new artists. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that you're close to my age. It's like, I don't know these people. Will they be here in a month? Well, you know what I mean? Some of these artists, they come and they go. Not like the old days. I was thinking of you the other day. I'm thinking of all the people that I have met and partied with and had a beer with or whatever. And it brought back some good memories. Thank you for that, because I had forgotten all of those people. As time goes by, that was yesterday. Those are carvings of my yesteryear, newspaper carvings of my yesteryears. And it brought back some fond memories. See, that short-term memory loss is coming back again. Me and Jim are coming to Tennessee soon for the wedding. No, not a wedding, anniversary. Not a wedding. You're not getting married again. Better than bad. Email us, Ashley. Okay. She just got her ticket. Hopefully you use it wisely. Remember, if you're one of the winners, and we will be giving away more stuff, okay? I'll get around to it soon. I got more stuff to give away. So just stay tuned to here. And all you got to do is be on here on live. All you got to do is be on here live. I've narrowed it down because now we're getting more subscribers, and it just would be to the point where I don't think all of them, it would be fair. But to come on here, that's different. This is a whole different contest. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with them, because I want to give both of them stuff. I really do. Nancy Cott, hi. I've never seen your face. I've never seen your name up here before. We're going to Tennessee in September. What month is a better month to go so it's not crowded? Wow. The winter time, anywhere from November through January, is less of tourists. But this year was a banner year, and they're already predicting a better year this year. So weekends are the worst. If you can get here during the week, you have a better chance of seeing everything and doing things. Weekends, the lines at every place were unbelievable. No matter where I turned my head, there's a part in the video, and it's either the video that's coming up or the last one I did, where I show Anakista. The line was the longest I have ever seen it. It went from Anakista to the traffic light, which is easily 200, 300 yards. And that's no exaggeration. It's just unbelievable line of people ready to get on the skylift going up. And that's amazing. That just goes to show you we're not even in season yet. And here they are. They're coming out all over the place. So this is going to be a crazy, crazy place. Ken Julian, Pigeon Forge first, then the aquarium, and Gatlinburg, then Cherokee. Very good. Pigeon Forge, a lot to do. Plan on a day or two of just kind of zinging around this place. Do you have kids, Ken? Or are you doing it single, or are you and your partner? Or you're going to drag a homeless person with you? You should do that. Take a homeless person to Pigeon Forge today. It's a new campaign that I'm starting. Just snatch up some homeless person and take them on a go-kart ride. Let them do prospecting for gems. Spaceman Dudley. The artists from the past were the best. Billy Walker was a great guy. Yeah, and that's what everyone says too, unfortunately. The past, because that's all I remember, because I don't keep up with the present. But I appreciate their music. Some of them are excellent, great singers. Maybe I'll focus a little bit more. Mama's Bear Channel. I believe that's Lan. Hello, Marie and Jeff. How are you guys watching there? Stay safe. Yes, we are. And thank you. Mama's Bear Channel. Check out Mama's Bear Channel. Good channel. A lot of fun stuff. Another great Filipina. And check it out. Tea and Me Adventures. I don't think there will be ever be. I got to focus. Career artist anymore. By the way, love the live stream drive through Gatlinburg. Thank you. That was my first. I never did a live stream via my Kmart, Walmart, Big Lots phone, and it worked pretty good, I guess. After it processed, it came out pretty clear. I'm still monkeying where I'm going to position it, but right now I've got it positioned up above me on the windshield to the left, and it seems to work. While I'm doing that, I'm also videotaping. I have the cameras on the car, front, side, back, and I'm talking. Oh, and then the one next to me. You saw the one I have next to me. And that's stuck in a holder. And so that when I'm talking to you on the phone, I'm also talking to the camera next to me. It's interesting driving with all that stuff. Spaceman Dudley. Country isn't country. I lost you there. Sorry. Ooh, that jumped up quick. Where did you go? Spaceman. Okay. Country isn't country anymore. Lots of it is crap. There's a lot of music out there that I just won't listen to, and nothing I don't like. Radio really sucks now. It's the same old, if you don't hear Jack and Diane 500 times in an afternoon, little ditty about Jack and Diane, I just kick my foot right in, just put my red sneakers. There's my, I don't need to see, there's my red sneakers. There they are. Just kick the phone, kick the radio, just push it right into the dashboard. Jack and Diane. Oh, please. And then, of course, Aerosmith, the same old, walk this way. Well, it's the same garbage. I love the way you are. I'm spinning the dial and I'm having a nervous breakdown. Right then, I'm literally on the side of the road screaming, what? There's so much music out there from the last 30 years and they play the same garbage over and over again. If you PDs are out there, program directors, you suck at your job. You don't, you know why? Because the program directors of today are 20 years old and they don't know what good old music is. They're going by a list that the last fired program director had, that the last fired program director had, and they don't realize why the guy got fired. But soon you'll be on the unemployment line too. Go dig back. There's great music out there, right, Tommy? There's great music out there. It doesn't always have to be the top 40. People are smarter than that. They have listened to albums. They have listened to the whole thing. You don't have to just keep listening to the same stupid song and insult my intelligence going, sucking on the chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze. Oh, one more time, I'll tell you where I'm going to put that chili dog. Here, take that. I see the cock. Oh, goodness gracious. This coffee's got a kick. Yeah, that's right. We're all going on a Monday, Thursday trip. Good, very smart. See? There's people that have brains. Yeah, that's right. Great line. I love it. Oh, goodness. You're smart. Picking the weekends. I mean, if that's the only time you can get away, then that's the only time you can get away. But if you can, talk to the boss and say, hey, boss, listen to me. I want to get off early. I want to go on Monday. I'm sinking in the couch. I noticed that I was just like above the camera. It goes. Michael Rainford, off to bed, almost midnight. Oh, take care until next time. Michael, you please come by anytime. You are welcome on Vacation Station TV anytime. And just to remind you, Michael, all the people, and make sure you've subscribed. Hopefully you have subscribed. You better have subscribed. Don't make me swim over there. And your name will show up on our super shout outs on an upcoming video. Everybody who subscribes to us, Miss Marie handles the the subscriptions, your name will show up, and it'll show like it'll be Michael Rainsford, UK, in parentheses, so people know that you're from the UK, and we appreciate you joining us. So, Michael, you have a good night, sweet dreams, and thank you for joining us. We do appreciate that very, very much. Kevin Bemis. I had a character I called Phil Bemis years ago in comedy. Phil Bemis, spelled the same way you have it here. Just discovered your channel. We're coming back to the Smoky Mountains for vacation after 30 years. What took you so long? 30 years in June for a 30th anniversary. I hope you don't wait another 30 years. Well, I'll push your wheelchair if you do it another 30 years. Well, no, I won't be here in 30 years either. We'll both, we'll have our pictures. Somebody will take our pictures with us. Staying in Fireside Chalet. Any suggestions for warnings? No, there's no warning. There's very little to almost no crime here, literally. The most that goes on is like, the hot rodders skid their tires on the road. Why? I don't know. Anybody out there, do you spin your wheels? You're just burning up your rubber on your car, and those tires you got are extremely expensive. And I don't really care if they squeal or not. I look at how beautiful your car is, not how loud your wheels sound. It doesn't make any sense to me. But no, Kevin, I don't. Fireside Chalets, that's right down the street. I pass that all the time. And that's a good area. Not going to have any problems there. There's lots. I'm assuming you're getting one of the chalets or the cabins. There are lots of cabins, lots of chalets all around here. I'm talking in the thousands. They're everywhere. And you just kind of have to pick the view you're looking for. If you want a high scenic view, you got to let them know, I want to be up at 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet, 2,500 feet. There's no snow, so you don't have to worry about that happening. And watch, he goes there and there's like 8 feet of snow. He's stuck there for 6 years. But there's lots of them. I know what you're talking about, Fireside Chalet. Ask them, do you have one that's, I don't know if you want to be in the city or not. If you want to be in the city, that's pretty close to Pigeon Forge, less than a quarter of a mile. You're in downtown. Spaceman Dudley, it's always good. Ken Julian, that jumped. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I'll get to you. I'm working my way down the list. Excuse me. I just talk sometimes too much. Yeah, bye, Michael. We really appreciate you being here. Coming to a cousin's wedding. Ashley's coming to a cousin's wedding. We got that already. Okay, now I'm back on track. Ken Julian says daughter and grandson. Okay, so I'm assuming you want to do the Pigeon Forge thing and the Gatlinburg thing. Don't forget the Townsend thing and the Sevierville. A lot of rides and stuff are in Sevierville too. There's lots of things to do in Sevierville. Sevierville it touches Pigeon Forge. You have to go over the bridge, the Little Pigeon River, and you're coming down 66. You cross over the bridge, you're in Pigeon Forge. They're all together. It's just one long party. Just one long Yahoo party. Mississippi girl, hello to you. I sent you a comment before. I hope you got it. Big Zig. Well, B-Zig. I'm sorry. But Big Zig sounds good to me. Big Zig. You're new. Hi, Jeff. Thank you and Marie for your great videos. What was the name of the radio show you had in Tampa? Please, you have a great radio voice. Hello, baby. I'm your walrus of love. Thank you. It's what I did all my adult life. Radio Chaos. KAOS, where great news, information, sports, and fun come completely out of chaos. Every morning for so many years. Every morning. And the show just got crazier and crazier as time went on. Started out just as almost a spoof, and it generated into this nut crazy show that I would have guests on that would come literally walking through the door at the radio station, and they would be hearing me on the radio, and they just drive up, go to the front desk, and tell Jeff such and such is here, and it would be anybody. It could be often the Bellamy brother would come on in, and Howard and David would come on in, and the Bellamy brothers, let your love flow like a mountain. They got a lot of hits. Or any one of the country guys would be coming in. Hal Ketchum, Joe Diffie, God, Martina McBride. I mean, they just would walk through the door. It happened all the time. And I would just interview them right then and there. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, that's good for my ratings, too. We have 3 pretty good stations here that play great classic rock. Yeah, they're hard to find here, David. They don't do the real classic. Once again, they got the classic rock, but they're playing the same stupid music. Sweet Emotions. Sweet Emotions. Oh, goodness. Ozzy the Parrot Mountain is must. Yeah, Parrot Mountain is a great place to take the kids. I think they would enjoy it, Ken. You get the birds, you get to handle the birds, and you get to feed the birds, and you get to look at how the birds are taken care of. And there's so many birds. Amanda, I don't know how many birds they have there, but they got a lot of birds, a lot of tweeting, and a lot of squawking. Michelle's tasty dishes. We're headed down next Saturday, staying a week. Good for you, girl. Where are you going to stay? You going to do the Gatlinburg or the Pigeon Forge or the Sevierville, the Townsend? If you want to be higher in the mountains, you go to Gatlinburg. If you want to be in the mountains, go to Wares Valley. It's quiet. Wares Valley is only 4.5, 5 miles. Just call it 6 miles to downtown Pigeon Forge and like 9 miles to Gatlinburg. Great place to go. Beautiful, quiet, scenic, absolutely stunning. Teen Me Adventures. I'm not much on the new music, but it's almost a living. Yeah, I know. You got to do what you got to do. I'm just glad I'm not in the band circuit anymore, because it would be sad, because if I was playing the music that I was playing back then, it wouldn't be a sea of kids or teenagers. It would be a sea of cotton tops. Cotton tops, wheelchairs, and walkers. Wheelchairs in the front, walkers behind. People that could still talk and walk would be in the audience there. And there wouldn't be, back in the old days, when you went to a concert, you were doing a concert, there would be that ever-present smell of pot in the air. Everybody be lighting up in the auditorium. If it was now, it would be the ever-present smell of Bengay in the air. Bengay and colostomy bags all over the place. And instead of them throwing bras, they'll be throwing their Depends on the stage. Here, Shunny, here's my Depends. What's in the coffee? Nothing. It's just good coffee. That's my sister right there, Susan. Nothing, Susan. Just silliness, silliness. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, silly. The camera's there. I'm looking at the wrong camera. There's one up there, one up there, one there. Yeah, that's right. A rant on Jack and Diane made you sick. Sink into the. Yes, it did. I was cruising, and the reason I say that, because today I was cruising as I'm doing video. I'm cruising. I said, let me see what's on the radio. At least 2 or 3 stations have been sucking on the chili dog. I go, just hitting that radio, going, stop. My God, he's 90 years old. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's drooling in a cup. Have you seen them? You seen these rockers and people go, play some real music, please. Ralph Webb. Hi, everyone. We always come up on Sunday and leave the following Sunday. That's always, yes, miss most of the crowds. Do you run into the ever-prevalent Sunday morning exodus like we did this morning? It's just a sea of motor coaches and travel trailers all heading out in one direction, and take the back roads. Now, if you want to know the back roads, all of you that are coming in, go to our website, go to our channel, look up shortcuts, and there's shortcuts from the moment you get off of 40 all the way down 66, different shortcuts that will get you into wherever it is you want to go, and you won't deal with that traffic. Because listen to me, you're only going to do it once. There's that camera. You're only going to do it once, because you'll be stuck in line for an hour or more if you're coming in on the weekend, or Wednesday's usually bad, but the weekend, an hour or more, you'll be stuck where you are. So listen to me. Listen to me today. Hear me tomorrow. David, what? You said he's decided against coming up for Christmas. So we're going to come this summer or sooner. Okay, that's good. Okay. Christmas is beautiful up here. Christmas is just, it's a Norman Rockwell painting wherever you turn. It's just, especially right after the snow, I'm as giddy as a schoolgirl when it snows. I'm dancing around my little pleated dress with the black patent leather shoes. T&Me Adventures. Hey, Teresa here. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Oh, no, Teresa. How are you? It's good to see you. Hopefully you kept him in line because he's out of control. Absolutely out of control. Mr. Tommy White. Make sure you check him out on the Circle Network. That's the Country Music Grand Ole Opry Circle Network. Sitting front stage with his mask on. He's just tapping toe and playing away. Way to go, Tommy. That's excellent. Love watching you. Kevin Bemis, thank you. We're quite high up, aren't we all? I'm going to hold you into pushing my wheelchair. It's okay. I'll push you. I'll be in my wheelchair behind you. We'll get the dual little jazzy. You know, they have the dual little jazzy now, little battery operated one, 2-seaters, and it's got the big butt seats because as we get older, our butts spread. So we got the two. Yes, extra shocks. Mississippi girl, got it, y'all. How are you, sweetheart? She's such a nice lady. Mama's Bear. Hi, Jeff and Marie. Thank you for noticing me. I enjoyed watching it. Thank you. Thank you, Mama's Bear. Land, we love all you guys. Sometimes I forget to thank you personally, but if Miss Marie makes a list, I'll do a live show and just read all your names. I don't have any problem with it. Big Z, thanks, Barbara Zig. Rebecca Thompson, how are you? I enjoy your channel. Are you visiting the Smoky Mountains or do you? No, we live here and we would like to retire there in a couple of years. Great decision on your part, girl. My suggestion would be before you wait a couple of years, I'd be up here buying something now. The prices are just doing this. They're going up. Now would be the time. A couple of years, if you get something now, by the time you get a couple of years, you'll have some investment made already. And believe me, after a couple of years, whatever you paid for it, it's going to be, by the time you get up here, it'll be close to what you paid for it if you wanted to sell it or more. What's the word I'm looking for? The increase, the profit on buying a house, and it's, I'm lost for word there. Imagine that. I'm lost for words. All about the Smokies. Hi, Bob. How are you? How are you? How are you? Mr. Bob. You got to check out Mr. Bob's All About the Smokies. Check it out. I saw your latest review. And I'm sad to say that Bob found some dust. You found dust. I saw that. I was shocked and appalled. First of all, it was so blatant, Bob. It was so blatantly right there. It's like, don't the cleaners, do they have a vacuum? Can't they suck that up? I mean, how hard would that have been to clean that? And you paid good money for that room. I would have been down there. Like you said, I pulled the trigger. I'd be pulling the trigger on them saying, you better do something about this now. You better give me an upgrade. I want an upgrade. Children's Adventures, how are you guys? Good evening, everyone. Check out the Children's Adventures channel. Everyone we mention here, please check out their channel. Show your support. Subscribe, like, and comment. These are important. This is how we all get to where we're going. We help each other get there. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Imagine that the other day we had a couple of people that asked, how much does it cost to subscribe? It's free. It is absolutely free. There's no strings attached. Just hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, put it on all, and then like, and the rest will let you know when our videos come up. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Wares Valley. Yes. That's where we live, in Wares Valley. It's a beautiful place. Very scenic, very quiet. It's growing, but not growing anything like Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville. Not at all. Oops, let me see over here. All About the Smokies, Bob says, hey, David Fontaine. Ralph Webb, we have the same problem with radio stations in Atlanta. Same stuff over and over. Whatever happened to top playing the deeper cuts? Album AOR, album-oriented rock. There are no more AOR. It's all top 40. And that's because nobody knows. You see, there's a whole nother 2 or 3 generations that don't even know this music exists. And when they hear it, they go, who's that? Who is that? And well, that person was famous for 20, 30 years. And for instance, because I'm a big fan, how many of you out there have ever listened to, let me pull 2 albums off the top of my head, Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, or The Wall by Pink Floyd? Or Momentary Lapse of Reason? Or how many of you actually listen to them front to end? Not the stupid songs that are top 40. I mean the album. Talk about an incredible set of albums. Animals, and it goes right on down the line. Those are that's one of my favorite groups. Of course, there's, if I was going to put them in line, of course, Pink Floyd's at the top. No, it's hard to break them down because I have such fit. ELO is another one. I'm trying to think of the Alan Parsons would be probably number 2. I like early Alan Parsons. Very good, very, very heady thinking albums where you get entertained with great music, but you also have a story that you follow, and it just leads you down this road, this endless road of thoughts and visions and stuff. Excellent, excellent stuff. David, whoops, I just went past you, David. Let me get that. David said, I'm heavy metal to the bone. I'm sure you are, and I like some of it too. I like it, definitely. Ozzy, I like, besides Ozzy the Cockatoo. I appreciate the music from the 70s and much. Well, you're a bit younger than us. Use open table to reserve at restaurants. Oh, that's, if anybody knows, Amanda knows. So listen to her. She's words of wisdom, the wise and all-knowing Oz. Reserve it at open table. You save a ton of time. There you go. Do it. Pay attention to Ozzy. Amanda knows. Yeah, that's right. You ain't right. What do you listen to? Yeah, that's right. I don't know how old you guys are. I listen to a lot of music. I don't necessarily like it. I listen to it. I'm trying to think of some of this stuff. Post Malone, I like some of his stuff. Ralph Rudd, you see the Exodus, but take the back roads. Yes, been coming the area for a long time. Yes, way to go, Ralph. There are back roads, and I give you detailed instructions on where to go on those back roads so you can miss all of that stuff. Big Zig, Jeff, where's Marie? Tell her we'd like to see her. I think she's getting changed, probably in the shower. She just got home from work just a little while ago. By the way, coming up down to Miami, Florida sometime. No, it's not Smokies. It's pretty too. I lived there for 35 years. I lived, not in Miami though. Visited Miami many times. I visited the Fort Lauderdale area, the Keys. And I liked it down in the Keys. Miami used to be really nice. It got so crowded. That really turned me off. It was worse than New York City. And I used to love New York City. But it got too crowded for me, too, just really congested. And it's very hard to get around. You have to admit that, right, Big Zig? It's really difficult to get around. Wayne McCluskey, is Anarchista worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. That is a great place to go. It isn't too pricey. I don't know what it is now, maybe $20. I don't know. They have different price rates. You always look for discount books. By the way, you can get the discount books at the Gatlinburg Visitor Center. They have the discount books right in. As soon as you walk through the doors, make a quick abrupt left, and there's all the discount booklets. And they have $2 and $3 off per person. So do check that out. I didn't see those coupons anywhere else but there. So make that stop at the Visitor Center. And by the way, if you're there and you don't want to deal with the traffic, just leave your car there and take the trolley into Gatlinburg. They'll drop you off right at the aquarium. And other points, but you can get off at the aquarium and then just walk, because Gatlinburg to walk it's a quarter of a mile, maybe a little bit more each way. That's it. It's not very long at all. It's a straight walk to from where you get off the aquarium. You go to the beginning of the National Forest, turn around, and go back the other way. You've seen it all. Everything is right there. My review will speak louder. Bob, you are so funny. All about the Smokies. Check out his new review. I get tickled when I watch you because I know you're so kind and you don't want to say anything. You're not like me. You don't want to say anything bad, but your face tells it all. And you try to back out of it. And the more you try to back out of it, the louder it's speaking. And I realized, but it did look like a nice place. It just, obviously they did some work on the room and nobody cleaned it up. And that's really wrong. That's where management comes in. That management should be checking on this stuff and say, get the girls down here and clean this thing up before they even rented that room to you. Oh, goodness. Oh, yes, on both albums, end to end, over and over, wore out many a copy. Yes, I just love where that takes me. If you want to go on a trip, and I don't mean as a human trip, a trip in your head. It's a story. If you get a chance to read the story about Dark Side of the Moon, and especially The Wall has a real detailed story of Roger Waters' life. A lot of that has to do with the fact his father died at Anzio in the war, in World War II. He was a pilot and he got shot down. And he was shot down as a young man and left their son. And he felt abandoned all these years that his father left him. And it goes much deeper than that. But it's excellent. It goes into his years of being in the school and the kind of abuse that he got in school, how much they teased him. And so it's an excellent album. And the music will carry you through to the end. And you'll be left going, wow. Then listen to Animals. Ralph, Animals. Have you checked out Animals? Unbelievable album. It's the correlation between animals and humans. Dogs, sheep, pigs. And they write the story as if it's a dog and a person, a pig and a person, a sheep and a person, on how related the two are in the world of things, the scheme of things. It's well worth a listen to. Sit down, relax, lower the lights, and listen to really fantastic music. All these guys are seasoned musicians. They're not a bunch of dope heads, crackheads, slamming a guitar and stuff like that. These guys are seasoned musicians who know how to read, know how to write, and know how to play. And they use more than just rock chords. They use classic. They use you have to listen to it because there's stuff in there from all the times. It's well worth listening to. And Alan Parsons. And Susan ELO. She hasn't come out of the ELO world yet. You still haven't listened to Animals. I know you haven't. I know you could. Your head would explode. My sister's head would explode if she listened to Animals. I know that. Vincent Farley, The Dark Side of the Moon. Oz is pretty incredible. Yeah, The Dark Side of the Moon is excellent. And did you know? Here's a little tidbit for you. If you take drugs, had nothing to do with this. Listen to this. If you take the album Dark Side of the Moon, and at the moment, by the way, the album opens up with a heartbeat, just like that. It's all about birth and death. That whole album, Dark Side of the Moon, is born, living, and dying, and what you go through from that point to that point. An extremely powerful album. But it opens with the heartbeat. Boom, boom. If you drop the needle of your record, which none of you have records anymore, if you start the song, if you start the song at the beginning of the heartbeat and then start The Wizard of Oz, where Dorothy goes from black and white to color, at that point where she wakes up in Oz and it's black and white and then all of a sudden it goes color. Check it out. It's one of those freaky things, but the music goes along with the movie. It's really weird. You look and you go, oh my God, the words, the tempo, it goes with the entire movie. Check it out. Yeah, that's right. The Wall, excellent stuff. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Great stuff. I was listening to that yesterday. We used to play When I was in the band, we used to open up with that Mother, and no, I'm sorry, we opened up with In the Flesh, and then we went into our stuff. Great stuff. Big Zig, Boston, Alan Part. Yeah, Boston. I like Boston, but they play too much of the same Boston, the same two songs. And Boston has a whole string of great songs in their albums, but they only hear the two songs. It's so stupid, so stupid. Tyler Childers and Hit Repeat. Alan Parsons. I'm surprised anybody knows Alan Parsons. I'm very, very surprised. For all of us that are getting older, you want to hear a really good song, go to Alan Parsons' When I'm Old and Wise, and that puts you in perspective. Great song. Kind of sad, but it makes you think about your life. Very powerful. By the way, another little tidbit for you. Alan Parsons produced Dark Side of the Moon. It's before he was doing his band thing. He produced Dark Side of the Moon. So you get all these little tidbits. They're tidbits. David Fontaniki says, definitely worth it. Plan ahead. Yeah, I buy tickets now. Yeah, buddy. I would be buying tickets right now. You're right, David. Thank you for that. David's one of my moderators, along with DJI and DC Vlogs, LSU, Go Tigers. Exactly. Way too crowded. Discount in Miami. Yeah, looking to move to Tennessee. We are in our early 60s. Okay, so you're right in my boat. Come on up. Come on over. Come on down. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Come on down. You'll love it up here. It's nothing like Florida. Nothing. And I don't miss Florida. I spent so much time there and saw everything. I scuba dived all the rivers. I had my boats on all the rivers and all the inlets and went to the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. I mean, I dove everything, swam everything, and I got tired of it after a while. I was like, all right, I've done this. I've done it. I've hunted for pottery and artifacts, and I did that. I can't tell you how many shell middens I found that no one else knows about. Shell middens are burials, ancient burials, and because I'd go way out and I go to these little outcrops of they're just like these little tiny islands that maybe 100 yards around. I'd go miles out into the Gulf of Mexico, and usually you have to get through the mango vines because the mangoes are not the mangoes. Mangoes are a fruit. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, goodness gracious. Somebody help me with the word. You know what I'm talking about, Big Zig. The mangroves. And you can't get through them. Well, I get through them, I just climb over them and stuff. And I'd run into these shell-midden burials. And it's really spooky sometimes, really spooky. You get a weird vibe, or you get a good vibe or a weird vibe. When I got the weird vibe, I wouldn't stay very long. I would look around, but I got the message. You better get off of here. Something big and hairy is going to eat you, and they're just going to find maybe a skull if you're lucky. If you're lucky. Okay, I'm having trouble with this first name. Valdir Rhodes. I hope I didn't screw up your name. Please. Valdir. I'm hoping it Rhodes. New one on me. Oh, wait a minute. So you're a Filipino, I'm assuming. No. Boa Norte from Brazil City. Cusimal. Tell us more about you. You're the first from Brazil City. Hello. Thank you for joining us. I love when we get people from all over the world. That makes my day. I wish I had a little ding, a little bell. I'll get a bell. One of those really annoying bells. Ding. Rebecca Thompson, our favorite place is Roaring Forks Motor Trail. That's a beautiful place, Rebecca. Absolutely. You're giving these people ideas that when they come up here, they go, oh, we got to check out this Roaring Forks. You got to. You got to see it all. If you're coming up to the Smoky Mountains, don't just do the strips. It's more than just Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. There's so much to do here. Your head will explode too. Yeah, it will. All about the Smokies. Bob says, biggest crime is that they put the toilet paper under, not over. That's it. I would have packed my bags. I would have been out of there just like that. I've never been so insulted in all my life. I know what you mean, Bob. Paper goes over, doesn't go under, doesn't wipe along the wall. You don't want that nasty wall touching that toilet paper. Really what they need. You know what they need? And Bob, you tell me. Now, you've been in a lot of hotels. Nobody has bidets. What's the deal? You go overseas, everybody's got bidets. Here, they're still using toilet paper, or they're using the Sunday Times. But why don't they have bidets? So much more hygienic. Or pull the garden hose in through the window, something. Tea and me adventures. Going to dinner. Where are you going tonight? Great chat as always. What are you going to eat tonight? Are you going to videotape it? Now remember, I told you this the other night. I don't have any problem when all of you guys do dinner reviews. I've got no problem with that. I like to see that. I like to see, because I can tell if the food is good or not just by you putting it on the screen. I don't even need to have you taste it. I can tell by looking at it if it's done properly. I have a problem when people gorge themselves. Gluttony is such a sin in this day and age when there are people starving all over the place. I have no space for that in my life, and I don't want anybody in my world that is gluttonous, because gluttony usually it follows many, many other things too. Mangroves, thank you, VA Fun Seekers, appreciate it. Check out VA Fun Seekers channel. You'll like their videos. Dan Roland, hi, how are you? Our Little Adventures, hey, I think I just looked at one of your videos a little while ago. Everyone does dinner review. Yes, they do. And I don't have a problem with it. I'm just not doing it. From day one, I've never done a dinner review. I've shown you maybe 2 times us eating at Sakura, just showing, and I don't do anything else. Just showing you the plate, showing you what it is, a lot of shrimp, a lot of crabs, a lot of good stuff, and a smile or two, a couple of insults, and then off I go. But no, I'm not into the glutton gorge thing. It absolutely grosses me out when I see people stuffing copious amounts of food in their face and then complaining it wasn't enough. And it's just, then my foot goes through the TV. You know how many new TVs I have because I put my foot through them or thrown them off the deck? All about the Smokies. Van Seekers is a great channel. Yes, it is. It is. I love watching them. I love watching all you guys. It's surprising I get anything done at all. I was up late last night editing. I got so much editing to do and so much done. But I love what I'm doing. So I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know I do work hard to do what I'm doing. Our Little Adventures, we just maybe bring it up to general, but not a true review. Well, it depends. That's subjective if it's a true review. If you just say, hey, this is good, I enjoyed it. Meat was done properly or whatever, and everything was good. The service was good. Place is clean. I could recommend this place. That's fine. But I don't want to see you stuffing half a side of beef in your mouth and then taking 2 or 3 bites at the same time and stuffing more. And to me, that's just so grotesque. And because I know there are people around here that are starving, and that really bothers me. That, you can eat like that knowing right down the street there are people hungry. Unbelievable. VA Fun Seekers, mangroves, thank you. I was thinking of mangoes, because I like mangoes. I do like them. Marie loves mangoes. She loves them. Dan Rowland, hey Jeff, how are you? So what else are you guys doing? This is what I did for 4 hours a day, by the way. This is pretty much my radio show, except I would say more things because I could get away with it because I had an attorney. I don't have an attorney to do this stuff now. I got an attorney, but not one that does this stuff. Our Little Adventures. We was just in Hodgenville, Kentucky. I've been there and ate at the worst restaurant we ever ate in a long time. I don't remember eating there, but it's been so many years. Hodgenville. Well, make sure you don't. Well, if you have a review on that, that would be pretty cool. If you told people that you had a bad meal there, so they don't waste their money and maybe they go down the street somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have a bad meal, tell the people. Don't hold that back. That's not good. You got to share the good with the bad. I don't care what it is. VA Fun Seekers. Thanks all about the Smokies. Yeah, Bob's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He's quiet, but he's cool. But I think he's dangerous. I think there's a sleeping giant in that man. Bob, next time I see you, I've got some selenite for you. I know you appreciate selenite. I don't know how many of you people are into crystals or anything like that. Scott Bergeron. I like that name, Scott Bergeron. I'm yelling at my cat for trying to eat my frog. Okay. Don't tell the cat not to eat the frog. But they like frogs, Scott. They do like them very much. VA Fun Seekers. See that people can join your channel now at different... No, it's Bob. That's not me. Yeah, that's Bob. I don't have that. But if you want to join Bob's channel, join it. Go right ahead. He's got all sorts of perks for you. Our little adventure is Abraham Lincoln birthplace. Wasn't it Lincoln, Nebraska? Isn't that what they called it? They got a Howard Johnson's there with his name on it. Rebecca Thompson. Are there any retirement communities in the Smokies? Where would you recommend? There are a lot of retirement communities all over. Now, Knoxville has quite a few. There are some in this area, but yeah, I'm sure in Sevierville and Pigeon Forge and Knoxville. Where? Morristown, Maryville, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jefferson County.
Jefferson County. You got to say hello because people have been asking for you. You got to come here now. Come and say hello. Having everybody in the house. Miss Marie is in the house. I got it. Now watch the keyboard. Watch the keyboard. There she is. Oh, you took a shower. I can smell you. You're nice and clean. She smells like gasoline. She showers with 92 octane BP. No. What you got your All About Smoky shirt on?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got an All About Smoky shirt. Be right. Okay, VA. Dan Rowland, planning on being up there first week of June. Okay, that's a good time. That's see, I don't know what the school deal is. I don't know if kids are going to be back in school or not, but that's usually when they get out and they come up. But I think pretty much they're not going back to school this year, or if they do, it's going to be far and few in between at best. Big Zig.
Okay, hold on a minute.
What?
The retirement.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it the Franklin? It's a retirement community too.
That's North Carolina.
Franklin,
North Carolina is a big. I wouldn't go to Franklin, North Carolina for that. It's too very congested.
Hi, Marie. Hi, Marie. Love you. Oh, B Sig. Hello, B Sig.
Big Zig.
Big Zig.
Put your glasses on. She's squinting. Hello. They're right there. They're right there.
Big Zig.
She's got to put her glasses. Like me, if I take my glasses off, I go, "What TV?" There is no TV here. Big Zig. When you still have many New Age stories that sold crystals, but I don't know where to find them anymore. I love them. Very good. I'm glad you do. Whoop, don't move. It's going up and I can't read it. What do you think it would be discourage terrorists from coming to your What stone? A big stone. A big boulder type stone on a catapult. We don't have any of that problem, Big Zig. I don't think they've ever had a problem with a terrorist here. First of all, you got to remember, Tennessee is the volunteer state. And these good old boys here, I love them dearly. These good old boys don't put up with any BS from anybody that's not from here. That goes all the way around. If you're an a-hole, they're going to let you know it, and they're going to escort you out of town. So if people coming up here with an attitude, yo-yoing and all that stuff, I can guarantee a couple of days later, they're not going to be here anymore because they love their state. They love America, and they love the freedom they have, and they'll fight to the death to make it stay this way. You come here, you're protected. These guys will help you in the weirdest of situations, and I can tell you so many that have happened to me, and they just pull over to the side of the road in their big old pickup trucks, and they go, "What's the problem, son? Having this, no problem." All my buddies get out here, and they help, and they get back in the truck, and they go. And that's what America's about. You nutcase lefties out there, don't come here if you're going to think you're going to change this place. Not a chance, not a snowball's chance in hell. Oh, God. Our little adventures. Hello, how are you doing? They're saying hello to you.
Hello, everyone.
Spaceman Dudley says hello. Oh, wait a minute, I missed Bob. Oh, that jumped really fast. People are wanting to do super chat, but I personally wanted to give something. I understand that, Bob. I've thought about what I'm going to do and change. I don't know. Right now, I'm okay with the way everything is. I'm okay. I'm getting the watch time hours. I'm getting the subscriptions. I forget what was it, 495 subscribers in the last 4 or 5 days. I'm happy. That keeps going like that. I'll be above that 50,000 goal that I'm looking to be above. Oh,
Dave-
Marie, I got even more
Yeah, He-Man,
He-Man figures. See, David's got more He-Man. David, I've got.
Dave, honey,
I don't
you have
know.
to buy. You have
You got
to
to buy
buy.
He-Mans.
You have to buy.
I
Me
thought I was your He-Man. Oh, David, I hate to be second by a toy.
buy me a He-Man.
Buy me him. I'm for sale.
David,
Somebody want me?
where do you buy them?
I think he gets them online.
He gets them online.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
like them too. I watch his channel because
Dan
I
Roland, ¿Cómo está, Maria? Come, I don't know how to.
Roland. I already replied to Roland.
Oh, you did? What would you reply? ¿Cómo está? Because it's both ways. It's Spanish and Tagalog. But what's the reply?
Mabuti naman.
Mabuti din?
Mabuti naman.
Nabuti
All
naman.
is so.
All is so. Okay. Remember that. That's how you speak to me from now on, Tagalog. We're only speaking Tagalog from here anymore. That's it. That's all I know.
Hi from Northeast Ohio.
Booked a cabin the 3rd week of September. Good time to come up here. Rick Cunningham. Good time. That's things just start to, there's a little slowdown there, September, and the leaves will just be starting to change slightly. You know, they won't be the bright greens and stuff, but you'll see some changes in golds and reds and stuff. And good time. Where are you going to stay, Rick? Do you know where you're going to be? Our Little Adventures. Hello, Spaceman. All about the Smokies. Hello, Spaceman Dudley. How's your trip to Olay? Olay. Where's Olay? I'm sorry. I said tourist. It comes out different. Sorry. It's okay. That's all right. Oh, my goodness. Spaceman, Rick, you need to know about foothills. I love the foothills. My favorite place to drive. And we just live a couple of minutes from there. And I love driving up there just to get the stress out from me. You know, I just drive up to the top up there, sit up there, and just look. Just look and thank God for all the blessings that he's given to Marie and I. I can't complain at all. We was happy to hit 100. Congratulations. Now set your goals on something now, something different. I was happy too. I fell over backwards when we hit 100. I think that's it. We made the big time. Strike up the band. We made the big time. But you know, you got to have those little goals: 100, 200, 300, so that you can see the progress, so that you keep moving forward and go, let's do another video. Let's do another video. You know, it's how it works.
Spaceman Dudley, hi. Our Little Adventures, David Fontaine.
Street Rider Willie's kid here, especially when I'm driving. You'll see that they're in the road walking because there was no room on the sidewalks. It was incredibly crowded.
From
around the main section where Ripley's is and what's across the street, the Skylift. Right in that area was really congested, really bad.
Rick Cunningham is asking about what can you say about what's that?
Well, let me catch up. Marie and I found some good at Target. Has some ordered online. Big Bad Toy Store. VA Fun Sleeves. Got to go, everyone. Thank you much, VA. We'll see you again soon. Rebecca Thompson.
Thank you for coming.
Very much so. We will be visiting April 9th. That's just around us. Staying at Wilderness of the Smokies. Okay, good. You picked a good place. Spaceman, VA Fun, Tattering Jeff. Yeah, that's me. It frees for everyone.
Rick was asking about
where was Rick?
Of the Foothills Parkway.
Where's Rick?
Rick
right
Cunningham.
there. Rick Cunningham. What do you know about the foothills? Everything there is to know. My book is coming out next month. It'll be at Amazon. No. Foothills, beautiful place to go. The Foothills Parkway is a beautiful parkway, only opened in 2018, took 47 years to build. I highly, highly suggest you bring your camera, bring your phone, bring your whole family, and do the Foothills Parkway. It is a must-see. The drive is an effortless drive of nice meandering turns, and it just goes up, 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 and then it'll go back down, down, down. It'll take you on a real journey of the Smoky Mountains, and plenty of pull-offs to stop, eat. You can kick back and relax. Some of the pull-offs are small, where there's only a few cars allowed, or some of them are good for 30 or 40 cars. But if you're going to go, the speed limit is 35 miles an hour anyway. I usually go 30 so that I don't miss anything. And if you find people are behind you up your butt, just pull over one of the pull-offs, let them go, and then pull back out into traffic and go about your day.
And then that's the road going to the river. What is that river?
The Sinks? No.
No.
Going to the Chilhowie.
Yeah.
If you take from like Where's Valley, get on the foothills, it'll dump you out a beautiful lake, the Chilhowie Electric Hydro Dam, and the lake there, the Chilhowie Lake, is a beautiful historic lake, and there's swimming there, there's boating there, there's you can rent little cottages, and there's it looks like a surfboard with a sail on it. You can rent them all day long there. And really, really pretty. Check it out. I highly suggest.
Is that the road going to that Dragon Tail?
Close, yes. Yes, definitely. Let me go down here. Let me see. They went already. Okay. Randy McGrew. Oh, let me catch you. I went by. I left this morning. Dan Roll. Yes, my Fire Stick working on my phone. It freezes. Yeah, it depends on where you got your Wi-Fi and who's sucking it dry. There's an old Foothills Parkway as well as isn't nearly as nice. Yeah, there's if I'm not mistaken, there are 7. I think there are 7. They have 2 more to finish. They haven't gotten to it yet. It'll be another 100 years before they finish. You know, they don't allocate the money for the roads here. They allocate it for, you know, midwives and stuff like that. Big Z, what sports, if any, do you both like? Sleeping. The sport of sleeping is a wonderful. And trying to pass wind with the acute case of gas. Sleeping. Not into sports anymore. I used to play a lot of sports. I played hockey. I played football. I've done all that stuff, and broke many a bone playing hockey. I'm too busy now for sports. I don't. Never on the weekend am I in front of the TV for any reason. I am out. She doesn't do sports either. Well, come weekend or her days off, we're out and about shooting video and enjoying the Smoky Mountains. When you get up here, big Bizig, you're gonna forget about a lot of that. You're gonna want to be out there.
Bizig, is he a Filipino?
I don't think so. I don't know. You're not Filipino, are you, Bizig? He's down in Miami though, quite a ways away. I was there. See, Randy was there. Man, that thing keeps jumping. I appreciate all of you being on here tonight. I really do. Our little adventures. Next time we want to drive to Cherokee via the Newfound Gap. I believe that there were a few pics of people sitting on the rock at the beautiful overlook. Yeah, that's right. I sat there, and Marie tried to push me over several times. And that's the next video is me falling over, going down 300 feet to the bottom. My body stretched out over the rocks.
Yes, it is a beautiful overlook.
Newfound Gap is wonderful. Our little adventures. It's a beautiful drive. It's really close to here. All these things are really close. So within 34, 40 minutes, you can drive up to Newfound Gap, and you could be down in Cherokee in another 20 miles. It was 20 miles, right? Yeah, 20 miles to Cherokee.
Spaceman Dudley, Jeff,
Go ahead.
I was no fan of Obama, but I think he was one that gave approval on its completion. Do you know if that's true?
I don't know, but I'll check into that. I really don't.
Approval of what?
The foothills to have it completed. I don't know. I'll find out though. That thing was started in 1947 and delayed all the way up. 2018 was the last little bit they opened, which is the missing link, and there's still plenty more to be done. They don't have a priority to your sightseeing or my sightseeing. They have a priority to other things.
Corvette Expo.
Wait, Rick Cunningham, thanks. We were booked in September. We'll add that to our must-do list. Yeah, it is a must-do, Rick. There's nothing like going to the foothills and then going up Newfound Gap. That's really high. That's 5,600 feet, 5,642, 5,646, 5,646 feet up. You can feel the lack of air a little bit in your lungs. And it's just a beautiful place. And then you're only another 20 miles to Cherokee, North Carolina. You just go over the hill. Literally, you're at the top of the hill at Newfound Gap. And then you just go over and you're heading to Cherokee, North Carolina. On your way out of Newfound Gap, you'll go to the visitor center.
Alconalufti. David Fontaine is mentioning it already.
Is he where?
Our little adventures. Check out Alconalufti
Oh,
Island
thank
Park.
you. That's
Thank
great,
you, David.
David. That was great. But that's where you see the elk. The elk are all over that place. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, David. Princess might like Santaland and Cherokee. I don't know how open they are.
Maybe we drove back.
We drove by there. Remember that?
It's open.
It was closed when we went down. Remember I said, it's closed. I'm sure it was closed. It was closed. Now, I don't know if it was closed because of the day of the week, but it was closed. The best way would be to look it up online and see what their new hours are, because everybody's changing their hours now. Our little adventures. David Fontaine, we are hoping to get back this summer. Our 7-year-old will be having surgery for scoliosis, and we can't plan ahead. No, you don't know. But you're welcome to get up here.
Wow, that is so...
It's sad, but we wish you well on that. Last time it was in Cherokee, it had been run down significantly as compared to how it used to be. There are some stores that are okay looking, but for the most part, many of them are closed. It's still a beautiful place to drive, but many spacemen are closed. They're just empty, dilapidated. It's not like you remember it or I remember. I remember that was a thriving little town. Hard to even get around. It's not that way anymore. It's completely the opposite. Spaceman, you're so right. Casino killed the Cherokee. Yep. And it'll happen here if you let the Cherokees come in and open up a casino in Sevierville or this area. It will at first it'll be the Johnny come lately, and after that, you're going to have prostitutes and crackheads everywhere. Don't let a casino in this area. Do not. Our little adventures, we'll have to keep that in mind. Spaceman, I can recall as a child, there used to be animals in cages that would do tricks for food and dance and play. And yeah, that's wrong. That is wrong. I don't ever go to zoos. I don't ever go to circuses because I know what goes on, because I used to work for a place that would train animals like that. And a lot of beating and deprivation goes on. Don't support those things. That's the reason
why I can't even get you to go to...
Where?
Not for the zoo.
Oh, I don't like zoos. I know what goes on. I work for one. I know what goes on behind the scenes. I know that at 6:30 every night, the management and its crazy crew would go out and shoot monkeys till the sun went down. Shoot macaques, rhesus monkeys. They'd shoot them with rifles that had these silencers on them to keep them less noisy, and they'd shoot the monkeys out of the trees and bury them in a pit. I know where they're buried. I know where the bodies are buried. And don't think for a minute that I didn't call the news. I called every news agency in the state.
We don't want to go through that.
No, we don't want to go through that. And that really, that's when I'll end it with, that's when the private owners were taken out of the picture and the state bought it up. And I was vindicated at that point, because that stopped after that. All about the Smokies. I would join any fight to keep the casino out. Yeah, I would too. I don't want casinos in here. They're bad business, bad juju, everything bad, evil, dark, and sinister. You don't want, if you like to gamble, go to Cherokee. It's already an armpit. Go there. That's where the gambling places are. In the armpits of the nation. But
they already bought the land.
They bought the land. Doesn't mean they have to pass the casino, though. We could stop that. We could go out. Bob, you and I, we'll stop it together. We'll go out there and our voices will be heard.
Oh, boy.
Putting a casino in Bristol, Virginia, not for it. No, you shouldn't. Any casino, just don't. It's bad. You don't get anything out of it. They promise you the world, and you get nothing out of it but problems. our little adventures. Keep the casinos in Vegas. Yeah, what stays in Vegas, what goes on in Vegas should stay in Vegas, and that includes their casinos.
What was that? David Fontaine said, no, not the Okonalufti Visitor Center, which is very nice.
The Island
The
Park is a
Island
different
Park
place.
is a different
Haven't been to the
place.
Island Park yet, but I like Okonalufte. It's very pretty. It's got a little town there. Very nice. Go
The
see.
Island Park.
We'll check that out. But you'll see elk for sure at Okonalufte. Elk, if you go there at sundown or sunrise, the elk are right there in front of you. They're not in a cage. They're not behind wires. They walk right next to you. Big 6-10 foot elk walk right by you. Beautiful experience. Indeed, a beautiful experience. It's supposed to be hard rock. Yeah, that's what they say. And that's what they said when we lived in Florida. You remember all that? Well, the Seminole Bingo? Oh, it's just going to be bingo. Yeah, well, now it's a thriving casino and armpit. You want prostitution. The hookers are all over the whole casino. And the drug dealers are out in the parking lot. You don't want it. Trust me, you don't want this nonsense in your neighborhood. Keep the casinos in Vegas. It's supposed to be hard. Yeah, it's not going to be. Bezig. Good night, Jeff, Marie, everyone in the chat. Look forward to meeting you next time we get back here. Take care. Bezig, we'll see you soon. You have a good night. And we're looking forward. When you come up here, let me know, and we'll go see some sites. Email us at jeffreycharles55@yahoo.com. David, the park has the bamboo. That's where the bamboo forest is, Shallow River and Yellowstone. That's where we want to go next, and we'll probably do a video from there for sure. Everybody say good night to Bezig. Very, very good. All right, it's 9:00. It's time to go home. Oh, I'm already home. Last call for alcohol. Last call.
Alcohol.
Yeah, that's what they say at the bars. Last call for alcohol. That means the last drink before they shut the doors.
Oh, is that
You're wearing my glasses.
Yes.
Those are my glasses.
Yes.
You can see out of my glasses?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, your eyes are really bad. I want to thank every one of you. Your new subscribers, you have made everything that we dreamed about come true. I appreciate that because we worked hard to get here and we really are looking forward to doing more for you. I promise we will always produce and put out good videos, quality videos with content in them, and some humor.
And talking about that, we have to remind everybody that if we are going to, remind everybody to watch the ads and watch the whole ad.
Yes.
How do you say that, honey?
Yeah, no, you got it right. Don't skip over the ads or we don't get paid.
Why are you so funny?
Because you're so cute. All right, there. Wait a minute. There's my email address for you. That's what I was doing while she was explaining the do's and don'ts of going over the commercials. jeffreycharles55@yahoo.com. Feel free to email me anytime. I don't always answer them right away because I don't keep my phone on all the time because that's what I did for all my life, and I keep
I'm
that
checking
away.
it.
She checks my phone and tells me. She goes, "Here, you got to answer this. You got to answer." And really, she does. I want to thank Marie. She does all the paperwork here. She does all of the playlist. She does. When you see the playlist, that's Marie. When you see all of the names on your super shout outs, that's her doing all that for me. We work together as a team, and that's how we make this machine run smooth. So make sure you thank Marie for that. And she does. And by the way, the last couple 3 videos, she did the video.
Okay.
No, I got to tell them this. She did the video. I'm doing the talking and the narrating. She's shooting the video, and she's getting very, very good at it. I'm teaching her how to be a videographer, and pretty soon she's going to do most of the video. I'll do the narrating because we are that kind of team. So anyway, all about the Smokies. That's amazing you all work together like that. Well, it's amazing that she has a cattle prod.
It's kind of like you and your wife.
You are my wife.
No, I'm talking to
Bob.
Bob and his wife, they work together too.
Well, I'm sure Miranda they work together. You got to be a team. Otherwise it's a wrench in the machine. And we we get along, and when I'm editing, she's down there going through who's new on the list, who are our new subscribers, who have we not done. We check it off on each one that we've done. So we go down the list when we're doing super shout outs. We make sure that we get everybody almost in the way that they subscribe.
Are we gonna start from the very beginning?
Once we get to the end, we start over again. Yes, absolutely. So you have a chance to have 2 or 3 super shout outs. Look, Amanda says, great job, Maria. Oh, look at that big red heart. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Amanda.
Amanda.
She's sweet. She doesn't get enough accolades because, people don't know what she does behind the scenes, and she does a lot of work. She really does. She is supportive of the channel and me driving 12 hours once a month. That's all I need. Yeah, that's her time away from you, and gives her some breathing, girl space. You know what I mean? Marie tells me, you should go on like a 3 or 4 month trip somewhere and videotape all the time, right?
No.
Yeah. No, she hates to be alone. She likes to be wherever I go, and I have no problem taking her because I can put her to work. It's like having my own slave labor. It's amazing. I got Chinese slave labor right here.
Ding.
Ding, ding. All right, we're going now. Good night. Thank you for joining us. I had a good time, and keep it tuned, of course, to Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway, and we'll do it again Friday. Don't miss us. Friday. Don't miss it. Don't you dare miss it. I don't dare.